Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the final part of the History and Culture Museum quest series in Belobog. This is the final part of a 4-part series of this entire quest line known as Everwinter City Museum, Ledger of Curiosities. And we will end it off with part 4 of Opportunity Makes the Thief. So we got to speak with Pela in the museums. So you finish one phase of the museum's operations. You seem to see Pela again in the exhibit hall. Perhaps there are some results from Norbert's interrogation. We'll speak with her. Right. So we're gonna speak with Pela. She seems to be over here, I believe. Pela.
Ah, nice to see you. You're looking in good spirits.
Yeah.
The museum is packed these days. I've never seen it so full of visitors. You run a tight ship here.
Of course.
Still, it'd be nice if those kids would stop littering. It's barely lunchtime and I've already picked up 3 half-eaten packs of Snow White popping candy.
Yikes. Kids these days.
I
Ugh.
know, right? I'll teach them a lesson if I catch them in the act. That's for sure. By the way, you remember that Norbert guy we captured? The Silvermane guards have acquired new intel from him. I thought you might find it interesting.
Oh, what kind
I
of
always
new
wondered,
info?
how did he, a rich kid with virtually no real-life experience, suddenly think of becoming a smuggler? There's no way someone like him could have come up with the idea of disassembling a sculpture and hiding the pieces inside robots. The result is just as I expected. After less than half a day of interrogation, he confessed everything.
Nice.
He admitted that a mysterious figure named Mr. Coldfeet persuaded him to target the museum exhibits. Mr. Coldfeet fooled Norbert into believing that many of the museum's artifacts were forcibly seized from private collectors by the Silvermane guards. He told him that true justice would be returning the artifacts to the people. Norbert probably didn't believe any of that nonsense. I think he just wanted to prove himself and add more to his fortune. Mr. Coldfeet not only introduced him to buyers, but also gave him advice, and only charged him a 30% consultant's fee. In the opinion of our young Mr. Norbert, the deal was too good to refuse.
That's fair. So, did you find this Mr. Coldfeet? Sounds lucrative. Why didn't he recruit me?
That's what I wanted to discuss with you.
Alright, so we gotta go
Norbert
find
said
him.
Mr. Coldfeet operates with extreme discretion and knows the Silvermane guards' every move like the back of his hand. If he catches wind about the slightest rumor in the city, he'll disappear without a trace.
Oh, I see.
If what Mr. Norbert said is true, then our safest option is to send a civilian to try to reach out to Mr. Coldfeet and lure him out of his lair.
So you want me to go and meet
You
him?
guessed it. Everyone agrees that there is no better candidate than you.
Of course.
Norbert says he usually communicates with Mr. Coldfeet through the door of a room in the Goethe Hotel. The usual agreed meeting time is right now.
Ew, I see.
Take this as a final request from the Silvermane guards. Can you go to the Goethe Hotel to meet with this Mr. Coldfeet?
Alright, sure. So we are going to the Goethe Hotel. Let me just put this on navigate. Right. Let's head on over to the hotel corridor of the Goethe Hotel. It's in the administrative district. Okay. Into the hotel corridor we shall go. Mr. Cold Feet, where are you? Hotel corridor. This seems all too familiar. Hmm. Oh, Kayla. How is it? Are you at the Gotha Hotel? I'm already outside the door. So efficient, as suspected of you. Nober said that the secret signal he set with Mr. Coldfeet was 3 light knocks, then 2 heavy knocks. It's all up to your silver tongue, Trailblazer. You can do it. I believe in you. Thanks. A lot of 3 light knocks, 2 heavy knocks. Okay. Ugh. Right. Knock the door. The door remains unperturbed and you feel a chill breeze brush past your knees. If you stayed any longer in this freezing hallway, you would soon turn into a Mr. Cold Feet yourself. Oh boy. The such a lame joke. Oh my god, Mr. Cold Feet. Tap 3 times and knock twice.
There's no response. Did I remember the wrong password?
Nah.
Norbert, is that you?
Nah. I mean, yes, it is. Yes, it's me.
What took you so long?
Sorry.
I was worried the Silvermane guards might have got to you. But you're not the type to turn someone in at first capture, right?
Is this Sampo?
Well, it's time for me to get on out of here. After all, we already made a nice little fortune on this trip, huh?
How could I ever betray such a dear friend?
Uh-oh, someone's getting a little emotionally over-invested?
It's Sampo?
You know what we are? Accomplices. You know what that means? Partners in crime. You know what else that means? We are not friends.
Okay, jeez.
All right, enough chinwagging. So how much did the microfilm sell for?
Uh-oh. I'm just gonna have to make up an amount. Hope it's believable.
Hope so too. 50,000 credits seems worth it, I guess.
50,000? Well, it's a little less than I thought, but not too bad. By the way, you catch a cold or something, your voice sounds a little different than before.
Oh boy. He's catching on.
Or maybe you... What kind of hotel's this anyway? No peepholes on the doors!
This really sounds like Sampo.
He's starting to suspect me. That's not good.
Oh boy.
I better think through the next question carefully before answering.
You know, I just realized there's something I forgot. Maybe you could help me remember.
Oh no.
That Gears and Wisdom sculpture I told you to take apart and hide away? Can you remind me how many pieces it had?
A little less than 60. Plus there's 50 pieces.
Well, now that's more like it. You had me in a cold sweat with those jokes. Here, hurry up and come inside. We need to discuss the details of our next operation.
You hear click. Mr. Coldfeet opens the door. Gently open the door and enter. Look at Killis' shock face. Yeah, it's Sampo. Oh my god. Oh, this is funny.
Oh, if it isn't my valued client.
Oh boy. Are you gonna make your way out of this one, huh? This is pretty funny.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again. Isn't it amazing how fate brings people together, huh? Huh? Our bridge of friendship could extend all the way to Everwinter Hill.
I love you, Sampo. God damn. Man never fails to crack me up. It's amazing no one suspected you. I guess it was you from the beginning.
Yes? So you don't have any evidence?
But we're here now, so...
Well, I mean, how could you? Your old buddy Sampo is a model citizen these days. You know the guards on sentry duty in the restricted zone? I deliver their breakfast every day.
Damn.
Okay. So, kind of cold out, huh? Man, this is getting uncomfortable.
Oh, this is funny.
Okay, I have a proposal. I'm sure you're gonna find this very reasonable. Yeah, I made a few small fortunes in the artifact business lately, and I can give you a third of my earnings. How about that, huh?
Hmm.
In exchange, I only ask that you please don't tell the Silvermane guards about me. Just tell them you missed the culprit. You're a big hero. They won't give you a hard time about it, right?
Hmm.
How's that sound, huh? 1/3 is a lot of money. Think about it. I would never dare to rip off a valued client such as yourself.
You think I can be bought? Nah, I'm just gonna say, okay, it's a deal. I don't want Sampo to get into trouble.
I knew you were a reasonable person.
We, corrupt.
Here, take it. Oh, Mr. Cold Feet always keeps his word. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise.
Well, I'll be on my way then. I wish you and your friends a happy today, a happy tomorrow, and a happy day after that.
Sampo's probably miles away already. I should send a message to Pela.
Yep. I love Sampo. I lost him. Looks like Mr. Cold Feet isn't in the hotel anymore. I see. Don't be upset. These things happen. I'll come over to inspect the place soon. Wait for me in the hotel. Oh boy.
I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Did you touch anything? This room has signs of activity.
Yep. There was no one here when I arrived.
I see. Mr. Coldfeet is a cunning one indeed.
Hmm.
He knows how to keep his identity hidden, and his sources are fast and reliable. I guess he found out about Mr. Norbert's arrest and made a run for it.
Yep.
Still, Billabog is only so big. Unless he's brave enough to hide out in the snow plains, we'll catch him sooner or later. Thank you for all your hard work. You've helped us enough already. Leave the rest to the Silvermane guards. Oh, by the way, if you still want to help run the History and Culture Museum, Miss Eris and I are always happy to work with you.
Sure.
Speaking of which, Miss Eris was just looking for you. Why don't you go to the museum and talk to her?
Sure. I wonder if there's anything we can interact with in the room. Anything that Sampo left behind that we can interact. No? Alright. Back to the administrative district then. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Eris.
Oh, hello. Thank you for all your help. Business at the museum is booming again. I haven't seen this many people here since I was a little girl.
Aw.
Oh, right! There's something I wanted to tell you. A man with blue hair came along and left a message. He asked me to pass it on to the manager of the museum. Here. I haven't read the content. Do you want to take a look?
Sure.
To my dearest and most valued client, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Your generosity means that Mr. Coldfeet is free to keep roaming the snowy plains of Belobog. So, how's museum manager life treating you? Just a little reminder when it comes to working in museums. What I mean to say
Of course,
is,
Sample.
if you're ever in need of a passionate and professional individual, one with an inside knowledge of museum security blind spots, I'm only a call away. Don't worry, my exhibit smuggling days are behind me.
Of course. Opportunity makes the thief. Part 4 done. Holy crap, Mr. Coldfeet. Mr. Coldfeet Sample himself. That is amazing. The museum has been restored to its former glory. Thank you for all your hard work. New development fund acquired 400,000. Catch me if you can. Dang. Right. Well, we can start museum management again. We're gonna obtain the final part, which is Prosperous Glory. That also gives us the advanced level up material for traces as well. We're missing one person, huh? I believe this is Zila. Okay. Okay. Interesting. And on our ledger of curiosity, we are missing about a few more of these exhibits. So let us restore everything to its former glory, even though we have everything already. Damn. Level you up by 1. Of course, no worries. Quick little level up. The upper limit reach for the exterior. Nice. Get into the next business day. Alright. So we can complete the exhibit collection set to obtain the exhibit information terminal and display monitor set. Let's go. Gotta find, hold down to find that treasure map. He is in here somewhere. Alright. Hello. We just stumbled across treasure map while going through the collection. It's not tremendously old, but looks aged enough. I'm guessing that we might be able to find something of value from here to display. Look like these treasures are all in the underworld. Can I please task you with finding them? Sure. Alright, we gotta go to the robot settlement. It's in this region here, right there. Easy enough to go, because it's at Svarog's lair, so good enough. Right. Almost there at our destination. Should be around here somewhere. Should be this, I think. Find a stack of rusty cabinets that have obviously been abandoned here for quite some time. Like the last treasure, you cannot see value in this. To a spectator, this would merely look like a pile of trash. Perhaps this is how the treasure hides its value until the people in possession of the treasure map come to find it. we've brought the exhibit back to the Belobog History and Culture Museum. Nice. Alright, then we're gonna report to Ul'Dan. Right, we got the treasure. These cabinets should be the terminal to control the mining gear. This model's long obsolete. Can this kind of thing really be used as an exhibition? Of course, these form a good record of daily life and industrial technology used in the underground mines. The whole point of opening the industrial hall is to showcase exhibits such as these. I'm going to take them for cleaning and restoration. They'll be on display soon enough. Trailblazer, thanks for bringing me this treasure. Alright. And up you go. In here somewhere. Ooh, the leg. Alright. The museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. And looks like this piece cannot be put on display. Let's go. Ooh. Good stuff. Time to continue on with Eris. More museum management. We can hire Oleg and Svarog. Ooh, that's cool. Oleg and Svarog. Damn, okay. We're gonna get everyone at this rate. Seems like we have a couple more operational objectives to reach. About another 5 more. That looks like a bet that we carry. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Business day 52. We have both of these. We've got to get the general hall interior to level 12. Wow. Okay. Maybe someone that's good in the top and bottom categories. Maybe Hook can be useful here. Yeah. That way we only need to level up the bottom and top half. In any case, we need to get you all the way up to level 12, which is doable. Just need to get this underway for a little bit of time. Right. Oh, until next business day, we can recruit Zila. Nice. Let's find Zila and recruit her. Indoctrinate her. Right, head to the Great Mines to find Zila. You are here. Hey, what brings you here? Are you interested in volunteering at the museum? Museum, huh? Bronya seems to have mentioned that before. Did she send you here? I sent myself here, in fact. Okay, I'll cut to the chase. I mean, just think about the name Belobog History and Culture Museum. Do you really think I would fit anywhere near the history and the culture? It's not that I'm not willing to help, but I'm not suitable for the role. I'm sorry for making this a fruitless trip for you. Come on, I'm sure you're more than cultured enough to be a volunteer guide. Well, the truth is I'm simply not cut out for this line of work. Nat used to press my head down, forcing me to read when I was little. It was so suffocating. Would you really want someone like me to introduce the exhibits to visitors? Let's just nip this idea in the bud. It won't end well for any of us. Don't worry, I too know nothing about Billabogian culture. But you're different. Even though you're not a local, you still seem well educated to me. So being a guide must be easy peasy for you. As for me, everyone in the underworld has seen me as a little rascal for as long as I can recall. If they see me working there as a guide, I'm afraid the reputation of the museum will be tarnished. But Bronya will be so sad about this. Can you reconsider? For Bronya's sake? Ah, fine. I'll do it. Just hand me the application form. Never mind. You keep the form for me and write down what I say verbatim. I'm happy to help. As you should. Okay, let's get down to business. Listen to me carefully. First question, what is your name? Zila, no last name. Sure, Zila, no last name. Don't test me. You want to mess around and find out? The next question, what is your personal experience? Ugh, I knew it. This is a tough one. Forget it. Just say that I've no experience. I can't really disclose any of the jobs I've done for Wildfire. Fine, no experience it is. Okay, next one please. The last question, what are your skills and expertise? Why are the questions getting trickier? Let me think. Just go ahead and put down dispute resolution, which won't sound too intimidating, I hope. Fine, dispute resolution it is then. Thanks a lot. Wow, nice. I suppose it's done. Can I take a look? Better keep it a surprise. I hope this surprise is going to be a pleasant one. Well, let's head to the overworld and submit this thing. Though I reckon it will still be unlikely for me to pass the background check. Oh boy. Back to the museum.
Nice.
Head to the Belleville Museum to find Eris. This museum looks so posh. It reminds me of that time. It reminds me of that orphanage in Rivertown. Are you Miss Eris? I'm here to submit my volunteer guide application form. Should I give it to you? Yes, please give it to me. I'll pass your resume on to Miss Pela right away. This seems serious. And let's take a break here, Trailblazer. Eh? Zila? What are you doing here? Did the Trailblazer bring you here? She came on her own volition. I see. I'm surprised that you finally made up your mind. Thank you, Zila. I guess it's my turn to ask the questions now? My application didn't pass the review, right? Can I just go now? No, Pela was impressed by your ability, so she wanted me to have an interview with you. How come Pela has the gall to boss the Supreme Guardian around? It's not like that. The Supreme Guardian should never be put on a pedestal. Since Pela is in charge of the museum revitalization plan, I have no problem following her instructions. Still, she was quite nervous when she discussed this matter with me. Anyway, let's head to the rest area, Zila and the Trailblazer. The interview will be held there. Fine, I'll play along, but it's only because I'm not busy today. Thank you, Zila. As for the Trailblazer, the assistant assessor, you may get on with your things first. We'll start the interview when you're ready. Alright, let's start the interview. Trailblazer, are you ready? Let's begin. Please get ready, Zila. The interview will begin now. For some reason, I feel a bit nervous. How come you aren't saying anything as well? And you, Lady Bronya, why don't you say something? This is my first time speaking to you in this position, and I don't know what to say. Should we end the interview here? It's good for the both of us. Let's not take up any more of the Trailblazers' time. No way. We still have to go through the entire process no matter what. Trailblazer, how do you think I should ask the questions as an interviewer? Just ask questions based on the resume. I see. I'll ask the questions based on the resume then. This is also a great chance for me to get to know Zila better. Don't we already know each other well enough already? Well, first of all, the name is Zila no last name. Is no last name an actual family name in Belobog? Trailblazer? Sorry about that. It's just a prank, sis. Eh? I haven't really heard of such a weird surname. Ah, I meant to say uncommon surname. Sorry, Zila. I hope you're unoffended. This is clearly a prank pulled by the Trailblazer. What are you even apologizing for? I see. Well, speaking of your name, there's something I've always been curious about. In fact, Zila itself is not a common name in Belobog. Does it have a special meaning? Well, Oleg gave me that name. He said it meant soul in ancient Belabogian. I've googled this, it actually is soul in German. I'm not sure what he tried to convey through that name, but to all those thugs and gangsters in the underworld, I'm like a specter, always haunting them. Wow, I'm surprised by its profound meaning. How fascinating. Now, the next question. You have no personal experience? You went through a lot though, didn't you? Indeed, but none of them is decent. Or at the very least, I don't think it's necessary to include them. I understand, so I'm not going to probe. Let's see what's next. For skills and expertise, you wrote dispute resolution. That's one way to describe it. I'm sure you know very well what I do in the underworld. I understand. However, there won't be such kind of dispute at the museum for you to deal with. Even if there were such a dispute, I could handle it. No, if there was such a dispute, you need to summon the Silvermane guards. Don't forget that protecting me is also one It's now one of your duties. You can't just gratuitously get yourself hurt. Okay, okay, I got it. Well, let's call it a day. I'll announce the result now. I'm sure I failed. You've passed. Welcome to the Belobog History and Culture Museum, Zila. I am not sure how to respond to this. Congrats, Zila. The plot thickens. You've made Bronya happy. Even you are doing this to me. Looks like I'm gonna be stuck here. Anyway, everything's fine as long as she's happy. Eh? Are you two having a secret talk? Ahem. Nothing. Hey, Bronya, what should I do next? Hurry up and sign some jobs to me. Follow me later. You still have to go through some formalities. Trailblazer, thank you for your help in the interview. Thanks to you, I've had the chance to get to know Zila better. Please excuse me now as I have to take Zila to complete the procedure. Remember to visit the museum often and check on Zila. Do you really have so little trust in me? And we have Zila now. Nice. Hiring guides, Zila. Alright. We are fully staffed, guys. Let's go. Business day 53. Alright. I'll level up the... I'm gonna slowly level all of this up. The general hall interior to level 12, huh? Possible. Possible, I would say. Right. I'm gonna start management. Is that the Trailblazer's weapon? So badass! I like how that's one of the... I like how that's one of the things there. That's pretty funny. Ah, crap. I did not mean to do that. We can just skip. My bad. Random event. Complete the mission Exhibit Collection Automaton Beetle to obtain Exhibit Automaton Beetle model. Alright, sure. I did not mean to do that, but sure. Everything was completely unintentional. Alright, well done. Alright, I have absolute confidence that you're the right person for the next job. This time around, I hope you can help us retrieve some data from Automaton Beetle. It's a simple job. Just take this recording device to the underworld and get into a fight with an Automaton Beetle. That's all. Automaton data from the underworld is presumably not classified, and so I leave this task in your capable hands. Automaton Beetle, let's go. Go to the robot settlement and collect Automaton Beetle combat data. Easy enough. Gotta head north.
I've no interest in conflict.
Ready to lose yourself?
Alright.
You can fight it, or Rock with it!
Too late to repent.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Nap time.
Everyone explodes. Alright, the data seems to have been recorded. And it's back to the museum. Sample Koski. Well then, we're back. Alright, I've got the data. No, my mouse lagged. I have no further questions. No! My mouse was lagging. I've got the data. Great, I'll pass that on to our data modeler. Later on, you'll be able to see a replica automaton over in our industrial hall. Don't worry, they will move around. Unless Boris has pulled another prank of his on us. Classic Boris. Whoa. Oops. Serval is here. There'll be Servalception. Alright. The museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. Looks like this piece cannot be put on display. Nice. The industrial hall's exhibit collection progress has been full. Let's talk to Oleg. Let's talk to Olden. Why do you keep saying Oleg? It's not Oleg. Olden. The industrial hall is filled with exhibits and is ready to be opened to the public. It's all because of you that our museum manages to go this far. I had no idea the underworld would look like this. Can these automatons move? To thank you for your hard work, Miss Pela and I have prepared a small gift for you, Trailblazer. Road to Renewal, Industrial Hall, complete. Right. On to the final few bits of this little quest. Alright. Speaking to Eris. Right. Industrial Hall. 6 out of 6. Last but not least is the History Culture Hall's exhibit collection progress. Day 55. Right. Got a lot of cash money, which is always good. I just start clicking the wrong buttons though. Alright, S tier. Thankfully. Need to level you up though. You're a tad bit behind. Let me see if I can replace you with better people. Get Mr. Cold Feet and Zila in. I think that would be good. Replace. Oh, you are actually quite vital. You and you will be transferred for you and you. And as for Fedora, we'll replace you with Svarog. Or Oleg, actually. Yeah, we'll confirm that for now. Can we level you up any further though? No. Alright, we're good. Probably just do this for a little bit. Just make sure that we're above the bar. Alright. S tier. Next business day, day 56. Alright, level up. No biggie. We've got this settled. We're gonna start management. So that's what the Stellaron is. Mind blown. Next day. Ooh, exhibit replica to obtain the Trailblazers ball bat. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna start on this just to make sure that we got enough cash money to level the interior up. Not yet, okay. Alright, then never mind that. We shall head on over to Old Dan first. The ball bat that we carry around. I forgot that was the thing. You're right on time. Boris is looking for you. If you're free, head over to the museum workshop and pay him a visit. Easy enough. Speak with Boris. Right. Hey, why'd you come back to the restoration room? No. Heard you were looking for me. Right. Trailblazer's bat. It's just a baseball bat. Backwater pass again. Alright, let's go. I mean, it's just a bat. It's a normal bat. I don't get what's all that special about it. But sure, if it makes you happy. If it makes you happy, why not? Zooming by everything. Alright. We're ready for the combat demonstration. Oh wow, there's a lot of things. Actually, I should just use Serval's ult. I just knock out a lot of them. There you go. Knock out a decent chunk of them.
Naughty child.
We'll get you out of here. Ooh, you're not dead yet. Oh, I see. Oh well, you're done. Thank you so much, Hero of Belobog. You've done a real solid for me here. I put together something to thank you. Go ahead and take it. Alright, so back to the museum. Right, and we gotta go back to the exhibit to place it. Just all the way back here. Alright, investigate. The museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. Looks like this piece can now be put on display. Trailblazer's baseball bat. The scale model of it as well. That's pretty funny. This is so cool. I like this so much. Hello, Eris. We're back. Start museum management. Of the History Culture Hall, we are missing 3 more things. Business management, day 57. Let's go and level up the interior. We should have... Oh, we're missing money. That's fine. We're almost there anyways. Nice. Next business day, day 58. We are good with this. Right. We are good. And we can start management to finish this piece. The general hall interior. Enter next business day. Yeah. Alright. Complete mission exhibit replica to obtain exhibit Void Ranger Ice Sculpture 1. Let's go. Well done. Where are you? Alright. There's something I need your help with. We're trying to get more visitors in, so the museum is still after some photos from which to model replicas. Can you please go and snap a few pictures of the Antimatter Legion's ice sculptures? Don't you need photos of any other exhibits? No. Even if we put them out, everyone's focus will still be on the ice sculptures. Please show me the photo once you've taken it. One photo should be enough. Exhibit replica, Antimatter Legion Part 1. Go to the outlying snow plains and take a picture of the frozen Antimatter Legion unit. Sounds easy enough. Alright, we can just run there. Gotta take a photo. And we got a photo. Nice. This is one crisp photo. Should be enough. Let us talk to old Dan. Alright. Well then, welcome to the Belobog History and Culture Museum. Took a picture of the ice sculpture. Great shot. This will be a great reference for that modeling. I believe everyone will be interested in this too. I do know that most people attracted to the museum by this kind of thing are just curious about the encased monsters. But if we can use this to teach people more about history, then it's all the more worthwhile. Good job. I hope they'll bring more visitors to the museum. And we can place that exhibit down. Let's go. Alright. The museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position. Looks like this piece can now be put on display. Void Ranger Ice Sculpture 1. Exhibit Replica Antimatter Legion Part 1 complete. Almost done, guys. Almost done with the museum. Restoring all of the artifacts and everything. Whoa. The lag is insane. Alright, start museum management. We have 2 more of them to go. I have a rough sensing as to where, as for what we gotta do. Upgrade the industrial hall to level 9 and complete 1 round of management. Easy enough. It's not that hard actually. Right, so we gotta go start management. Right. Enter the next business day, day 60. Can we level you up yet or not? We're close, but not there yet. Alright, no worries. One more day. Skip. Random event. Miss Eris thinks we can bring in more visitors from both the overworld and underworld. And paid promotion for the next 3 business days will increase by 15%. No worries. That's very doable. Level up. Alright. S tier. Nice. So this should be the maximum level, I think. And the upper limit reached. Yep. So we're good. This should reach 60,000. Nice. We're almost there. Additional operational objectives complete. Let's begin the mission for the second last one. Gotta find out the situation from Ul'Dan. The second last exhibit, guys. Gotta take more pictures of the Void Ranger. Right. The Antimatter Legion's ice sculptures. One photo is more than enough. Go to the Everwinter Hill and take a picture of the frozen Void Ranger, Reva. No worries, that's easy enough. Let us head over. Alright, I'm gonna take a photo. Nice. One crisp photo should be good enough. Back to the History and Culture Museum. Report to Ul'dan. Let's go. Right, great reference from modeling, and it's the exact same voice line. Alright, we good. And back to the exhibit, or the second final exhibit to be placed. We're almost there. The museum staff has placed the exhibit in the correct position, and it looks like it can now be put on display. Next one. One more. One more, guys. We're almost there. Let's go. Right. Museum management under the Ledger of Curiosity. Last one. Day 62. Upgrade the History Culture Hall to level 6 and complete one round of management. Level 6. Alright, we're almost there. At level 5 now. Start management. Oh, everything is a bit out of there. Maybe if I can replace people. Shift some people around here and there. You know. We'll make it work. Don't need you when I got you. And might shift you up for someone higher on the scale. So you, yeah, sure. Bronya, that work. We'll confirm that and we'll level up this. Ooh, close. Really close. That's fine. We'll do this. It's almost done. Next business day. Our face is complete. How unexpected. Mr. Trailblazer, with your help, the History and Culture Museum has become the most popular spot in Belobog. A friend of mine who works at the Golden Theatre was ranting to me about how everyone spends their free time going to the museum, that even the number of opera goers has decreased. Watching you work, I feel like I've reignited the passion I've had when I first applied to work at the museum. Thank you, Mr. Trailblazer. Leave the future management work to me. You've been busy for so long, you should have the time to appreciate the changes you've brought to the museum. I hope we can see you often, Mr. Trailblazer. Alright, we've done the final objective. There's one small mission that we haven't gotten yet. How do we get that? Navigate to mission. Okay, Portrait of the Supreme Guardian. Oh, I see. Okay. Right, we can talk to Uldan about that. Assuming I know where he is. Ah, okay, so he's here. Please stay back a little. Lady Bronya will be gracing us with her presence here at the museum. She'd like to meet up with you. I didn't do anything bad, did I? No. Actually, it has to do with Lady Bronya's mother, the late Supreme Guardian Cocolia. Lady Bronya commissioned Clip-Off Fort for a portrait of Madame Cocolia and would like it to be displayed in our museum. Supreme Guardian Bronya has arrived. Looks like she's here. I'm sure Lady Bronya would prefer to confer with you herself. Bronya! Speak with Bronya the visitor. We meet again, Trailblazer. Thank you for agreeing to this meeting on such short notice. Oh, it's nothing else here anyway. That is fate then. It seems that this portrait is designed to require your opinion in order to be fully completed. To commemorate my mother, the architects and I agreed that a portrait should be created for her and sent to the museum for the Belobogians to remember her. However, if the portrait is to be added as an exhibit to the museum, it will need a brief introduction. Although we have already put out the narrative that Madame Cocolia has sacrificed herself in the war, we still want to hear your opinion, the hero of Belobog who saved the city. Leave it to me. I'm glad to hear that. So let's start. First is the story of Mother before her reign. It is said that my mother, like me, was also selected from the barren underground and brought to the overworld. At the time, she was curious about everything, especially the flowers that she couldn't go see in the underworld. In her spare time, she would also love to go to the florist. Later, she became the top student at Belobog Military Academy, graduating at the top of her class. People say she had the most intelligent mind out of all of Belobog. Bleh. After that, Mother embarked on her career in governance, and with her charismatic personality, gained the support of the entire city. Under her supervision, the Silvermane Guards were finally able to counterattack and reclaim the Fragmentum, though it comes at too high of a cost. What do you think? How should we describe Mother's early years in the introduction? Focus on her arrival at the overworld. In that case, Supreme Guardian Cocolia spent her childhood in the distant underworld where she showed curiosity and love for all things, her favorite flower being first snow, much like her own noble character. Do you think this description is appropriate, Trailblazer? Very much so. Got it. So next up, Mother's story after she has taken power. Under Mother's rule, the most well-known decree was the blockade of the overworld and the underworld. On one hand, this measure secured Belobog's rear, but it also resulted in many unnecessary sacrifices, causing much controversy among the people. However, she never forgot her dream of healing the world, but due to certain reasons, she suffered continued torment both mentally and physically, which eventually led her to becoming the unfeeling and indifferent person you knew. Nevertheless, Mother still regarded me as her eldest, as her dearest daughter, perhaps leaving what little warmth she had left for me, instead of her people. I'm sorry. I may have injected too many personal feelings there. Let's get back onto topic. How do you think we should describe Mother's experiences during her rule in the introduction? Emphasize her motherly love. But don't you think that might be a bit too personal? No, I trust your judgment. Let me try and organize language. Though the Supreme Guardian lost before her cruel destiny and the light of humanity eroded away, she still tried her best to give whatever gentleness she had to the people and help them towards salvation, just like how she treated her daughter. You think this description is appropriate, Trailblazer? Very much so. So, next is the final moments of mother's life, but Clip-Off Fort has already has a conclusion for this part, so let's just skip it. Finally, let's give Mother an objective assessment. Even though you once fought against her, I believe that you can provide a perfect answer. As a Trailblazer and her former enemy, how would you evaluate Mother, former Supreme Guardian Cocolia? She had good intentions, but she chose the wrong path. I'll state the truth, she had both merits and faults. This is indeed an objective evaluation. However, you can still think about it a little more. We have time. I'm sure about it. Thank you, Trailblazer. The architects and the other architects and I will carefully consider your opinion before finalizing the draft. If you're interested in the final text, come to the History Culture Hall yourself to check it out. See you later, Trailblazer. I thank you for your contribution to Belobog. You will forever be our hero. Ooh, that lag. And the final exhibit obtained. We're gonna chat with Ul'Dan before we check out all of the other achievements that we've got. Road to Renewal, History Culture Hall. Talk to Ul'dan. Trailblazer, you're our big hero. Do you know that the History Culture Hall has also been successfully set up with your help? This means that we can open the whole museum to the public. I had no idea the Supreme Guardian had gone through this. Is this the monster that invaded us 700 years ago? I didn't expect this long buried history would one day see the light of day, and the museum be brought back to life. This is all so unbelievable. We owe this to you, Trailblazer. You are the true hero of Belobog. You deserve that title. Road to Renewal, History Culture Hall. And I believe with that, we are officially done. What the lag? The lag, because when walking through the different places, you have to load in a lot of different characters. I think that's the main contributor to the lag. Hi, Eris. It's been a while. You're always welcome at the History and Culture Museum, Mr. Trailblazer. And the final exhibit has been collected. Oh wait, no, I missed that bit. Prosperous glory. We have obtained the final bit. open up 3 exhibition areas in Belvoq History and Culture Museum. And the final bit, you should stay in the museum. Collect all display items for the Belvoq History and Culture Museum. And I believe the Nameless Honor will give us the final bit that we need. Unlock all exhibition areas in the museum and complete mission. Opportunity Makes the Thief Part 4. And with that, we are done, guys. That has been the entirety of the quest line for Everwinter City Museum, Ledger of Curiosities. Thank you guys so much for coming and for, well, sticking around with me for all 4 parts of the Everwinter City Museum, Ledger of Curiosities. And it's been absolute fun, and it's been absolutely fun, and it's been my pleasure to be able to play this, and to be able to restore Belvoq's Museum to its former glory with everything, all the exhibits back, and everything looking absolutely stunning, and with a lot of people inside enjoying as well. I've had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have too with playing this event or watching me play through this event. We've claimed all the rewards from it, and yeah, I would say it has been really fruitful, especially with the amount of Stellar Jades we've gotten. That's a lot. But in any case, thank you guys so much for coming. I'd love to see you guys in the next one. We are going to be starting on the companion missions soon, so stick around for that. We'll probably start that in the next video. So I'd love to see you guys there for the next one. In any case, that's all for me today. Do follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/thatnonexistentsoul, where you get to watch me stream this live and you get to interact with me and chat as well. So, you know, it's a party. Just stop by if you wanna. In any case, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.